It's been about 3 months since Apple revealed the iPhone 12 lineup, along with the brand new MagSafe feature, which allows you to magnetically connect wireless chargers and accessories to the back of the iPhone 12. Now, while Apple's initial MagSafe products weren't that exciting, I made a prediction that in just a few months, the market would be flooded with very useful MagSafe accessories, and sure enough, here we are 3 months later with pages and pages of them. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys the best ones that we found on Amazon, and I'll also discuss some incredibly exciting MagSafe accessories that should be available very soon. Let's start off with this budget wallet, which is basically a copycat of Apple's very expensive $60 MagSafe wallet, which we've been using for a while now. This one is much cheaper, just $15 on Amazon, since it uses artificial leather, and it looks almost identical to Apple's version, except obviously without the logo. Overall, it looks very clean, but it's nowhere near perfect. The magnetic connection just isn't as strong as on Apple's MagSafe wallet. This issue is especially noticeable on the iPhone 12 Pro Max, since there is more room on the back for it to wiggle around. I researched other third-party MagSafe wallets on Amazon, and it seems like all of them unfortunately have this issue, maybe because of the limited amount of space and weaker magnet tech. But out of all of the other options, this one is the least expensive, so that's why we chose it. I really like how thin this MagSafe wallet is, but with that comes another downside. Instead of being able to fit 3 cards like Apple's wallet can, this one can only comfortably fit 2 of them without being too cramped. So of course, Apple's version is definitely better, but at $60, it's also much more expensive. So if you always wanted to try one of these out, this one isn't bad at all. Now moving on to the next MagSafe accessory, we have this special little car mount that's meant to compete with the Belkin Car Vent Mount Pro that Apple showed off at their event. While that vent looks nice with the premium build, it's pretty expensive at $40, and it has one major problem. It does not support MagSafe charging. It's literally just an iPhone 12 holder for your car. This third-party mount that we bought not only comes with built-in wireless charging, but it also includes a power cable and an adapter in the box that you can plug right into the little 12-volt power outlet that most cars come with. And unlike the wallet, the magnetic connection on this thing is excellent, even with the heaviest iPhone 12 Pro Max, so that's very reassuring. Thanks to the ball joint, you can clamp down the mount onto basically any vent in any orientation, and we had no issues at all with the clamping pressure, which is the most important thing for any mount. As far as the little included 12-volt adapter, it comes with an extra port, which can be very convenient. And what I really like about it is that there's a USB-C port on the bottom of the mount, so you can use it as a basic mount if you'd like to. And when you want to charge, you can either use the impressively long included cable with the 12-volt power adapter, or if you have a modern car, you can use one of the actual dedicated USB ports instead. So with everything that's included in the box, it's actually an incredible value for $30. Especially compared to the $40 Belkin vent mount, which doesn't come with charging at all. The only issue is that because it's a third-party MagSafe charger, it does not support the full 15-watt charging speed that only comes on a select few Apple and Belkin chargers. You're limited to 7.5 watts like other Qi chargers out there, which is still pretty fast. Now moving on to the next MagSafe accessory, we have a MagSafe charger copycat. And this one is by far the closest thing to Apple's version that we've seen, looking almost identical, and surprisingly, it's ever so slightly larger than Apple's version compared to other third-party chargers that are quite a bit thicker. It does come with a little sticker with charging info on the back, but it's very easily removable. The most important thing to me is the magnetic connection, and thankfully it feels just as strong, so I had no issues with that. And as a little bonus, it comes with a little USB-C to A adapter just in case you don't have a USB-C charger. And just like before, it doesn't get full 15-watt charging speeds, but it's currently on sale for only $16 on Amazon if you use the coupon, compared to the very expensive $40 official MagSafe charger. So if you don't really care about the fastest speed, this third-party charger is the best option we've seen so far. Now, before I move on to the other MagSafe accessories, I have to talk a bit more about the MagSafe charger because the next couple of accessories actually rely on it. I believe this charger is going to be very useful for the next few years because it seems like Apple's goal for their future iPhones is to get rid of the ports completely. That means MagSafe will be the only way to charge future iPhones when they get rid of the ports. So if you decide to make the investment and buy this $40 charger, it'll be useful for many years. Now, as far as the charging speed, it's quite a bit slower than fast cable charging because the wattage tapers down over time to keep the battery healthy. But even still, it's faster than any other wireless charging method out there for the iPhone. Now, while it says you need to use it with a 20-watt USB-C charger, we actually tested it with Apple's previous 18-watt version, and it wasn't much slower, so you can use that if you have one of those. This finally brings us to our next MagSafe accessory, and that is this little iPhone 12 stand, which is built out of aluminum and actually feels pretty nice. As far as assembly, it was really easy with the included hex key and the screw. Now, what makes this stand special is that the top features a little cutout specifically for your official MagSafe charger. On the inside, you'll see these little rubber pads that grip the charger and hold it in place. It does take a bit of effort to push the charger in, but once it's in, I don't think there's any way it's gonna fall out by accident. In fact, they even included a little hole on the back so you can remove it because it holds in so well. The top of the stand features a vertical ball joint so you can easily adjust the angle based on your preferences. Now, the base of the stand is nice and heavy, so even the iPhone 12 Pro Max is not gonna tip it over. And the bottom features a really nice rubber pad so it stays in place with no issues at all. And my absolute favorite part is that you can choose to mount your iPhone in either vertical or horizontal orientation, so it's great for watching videos while working at your desk. This also makes using Face ID extremely convenient since your phone is already facing you and you don't have to pick it up. Or even better, you can shoot B-roll or tutorial videos with the iPhone basically floating in midair. And if you're a gamer, simply mount your iPhone like this and connect a controller for a convenient gaming setup. And of course, since you're using the official MagSafe charger, you're getting the fastest wireless charging speed you can get, so for only $14, it's actually a great little accessory. Moving on, we have this little car mount, which is extremely simple. The bottom features a sticky adhesive, which can stick on surfaces like the dashboard in your car, and if it gets dusty, you can wash it and reuse it. This mount also features a 360-degree ball joint, so you can face it pretty much any direction you'd like, and the top is meant to hold your official MagSafe charger. Simply route your cable through the hole, peel off the sticker on the inside, and place your charger into it. And there you go. You have a simple car mount that supports full 15-watt charging speed with your MagSafe charger. So if you like going the cheaper route, this mount for $14 is actually a pretty decent deal. Now, with all of those out of the way, there are actually a couple more MagSafe accessories that have not been released yet, but they're extremely exciting. This is basically a battery bank for your iPhone 12, so it's gonna simply hold on using MagSafe, and it's gonna recharge your iPhone at the same time. This is a dream come true for a lot of people, and I personally think there's going to be more of these coming soon that will not only recharge your iPhone using MagSafe, but the battery bank itself will be rechargeable using a MagSafe charger, so there's going to be absolutely no cables. Moving on, I also want to mention a couple of camera-related MagSafe mounts from Moment, which you can pre-order right now. They have stuff like wall mounts, cold shoe mounts, tripod mounts, and more, which will be really useful for recording videos and even connecting microphones using the cold shoe. All of this is extremely exciting because it opens up MagSafe to a whole new world of possibilities, and some creators on Etsy are already making custom MagSafe mounts as well. I even saw a MagSafe base plate which you can then use to attach key rings and pop sockets or whatever you'd like, allowing you to simply take them off if you want to use wireless charging. All of this is surprising to see just 3 months after the release of the new iPhone 12. So I'm very excited for the future since we know that MagSafe is sticking around for many more years. So there you guys have it. We're gonna have links to all these accessories down in the description below if you want to check them out for yourself. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and click the circle above to subscribe, and definitely check out one of those 2 videos right over there. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.